Hey guys,
New notification.
I want to talk about something. I want to talk about why. Why is it that if you've beaten the entirety of Grand Theft Auto San Andreas and and the Ballas and the Vagos are all gone and they're all defeated, then why is it that we have the Ballas and Vagos still in Los Santos in GTA 5 if they've been wiped out in GTA San Andreas? And why is it? Like, and if Grove Street was already taken back by by the by the families, then why are the Ballas still like still like occupying Grove Street? Shouldn't they not like make an appearance in the GTA 5 game? It doesn't make sense to keep the Ballas relevant to Los Santos's history if they've all been wiped out. And it doesn't make sense to have the Vagos coming back after they've been wiped out by the families and the Aztecas. And it doesn't make sense why the Ballas are back. And it doesn't make sense that the Vagos are back in GTA 5 when they were all wiped out in GTA San Andreas. If you're gonna wipe out a rival gang that's been wiped out by the protagonist of San Andreas and wiped out by the families, then you should not bring them back if they've been wiped out. You should place new gangs for the families to go against. And why is it that the families isn't going after Trevor for going after the Aztecas? And why aren't the Triads like wiping out Trevor for going after the Aztecas? And why isn't Franklin shooting and killing both Michael and Trevor? Oh, but you kind of need those two other protagonists for GTA 5 to happen. I guarantee that Franklin would have been called a buster. He would have been called a buster and a mart by the rest of the families. If the rest of the families knew that Franklin was linked to a couple of dudes who was going after the allies of the families, chances are the families would have dealt with Franklin being a traitor to the families. And if the Johnsons were still in charge of the entire family's organization, you best bet your asses Franklin Clinton would have gotten killed, and yet Lamar would have been killed as well. And let alone Stretch would have been killed as well. The Johnson brothers would have stayed in Los Santos, still running the families from 1992 all the way to 2013. And we all know that Sweet Johnson would have never left the hood. Sweet Johnson is a Grove Street boy through and through. And Grove Street would have not have fallen to the Ballas. That's the one thing that exactly that well, we would have had like Rockstar explain some shit. Like, you had us playing GTA San Andreas, cleaning out the city of Ballas and Vagos in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and then years later, from 2004 to 2013, you guys have spent 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. 8 years. 8 years later, having us playing GTA 5, and then y'all bring back the Vagos and the Ballas yet again, thusly undoing what you had us doing in GTA San Andreas, undoing what we did. Big fucking smart move, Rockstar. Bringing back a couple of enemy factions that were already wiped out in GTA San Andreas. I don't buy the whole universe barrier bullshit at all. If it's the same city, it should be consistent with what happened in the previous timeline. Don't change what happened in the previous timeline with the new game. It stays consistent. You, Rockstar, are not about the consistency unless if it's like Manhunt, Bully, or Red Dead, or the entire Red Dead franchise. But when it comes to Grand Theft Auto, y'all flip-flop about that. Like what happened in GTA San Andreas was undermined about what is happening in GTA 5. And what happened in GTA 3 and GTA Liberty City Stories is undermined about what happens in GTA 4, GTA the Ballad of Gay Tony, and GTA the episodes of Liberty City, and GTA GTA 4 The Lost and the Damned. Yes. And we all know that in GTA Liberty City Stories, there was a motorcycle gang. And then in GTA 3, there was no motorcycles. And in GTA 3, there was no motorcycle gang. And then in GTA 4, there is like a couple of motorcycle gangs. And then there is like motorcycles added back into GTA in GTA 4, like same city inconsistencies across the Grand Theft Auto universe. And let's not forget, like in like San Andreas, like in the San Andreas aspect, you have like 3 cities, 3 small cities, and you have like those, 3 small cities in all on one map back in 2004. But oh no, y'all didn't go back to San Fierro. Y'all didn't go back to Los Venturas. Instead, y'all are now going with GTA 6 back in Vice City, as if y'all didn't touch on Vice City enough as it is with GTA Vice City Stories and GTA Vice City. Now you're making a Vice City trilogy. Y'all made a small little series surrounding Liberty City with GTA 3, GTA Liberty City Stories, GTA The Ballad of Gay Tony, GTA The Lost and the Damned. Yeah, GTA 4 The Lost and the Damned, and GTA 4. And you only covered San Andreas twice. And don't get me started on those older Grand Theft Auto games. Y'all touched on London, but never again. Y'all touched on Liberty City. Y'all touched on Los Santos, Las Venturas. Y'all touched on San Fierro in those older games. But there's one glaring city y'all haven't visited in what? 20 years? Anywhere City. Y'all haven't touched that city in 20 years. And why haven't we gotten like a GTA game surrounding Anywhere City? I'm still waiting on that. After GTA 6, y'all better come out with GTA 7, which y'all better make it to where finally, after 20 goddamn years of Anywhere City being poorly underrepresented, and finally being able to go and roam around Anywhere City for the first time in 20-something years since GTA 2. And furthermore is, why do we have the Ballas coming back in GTA 5? They were all wiped out. They were all wiped out in GTA San Andreas. Why? Answer that motherfucking question, Rockstar. Why bring back a couple of enemy factions that were wiped out in GTA San Andreas and bring them back in GTA 5? You are not supposed to bring back enemy factions that were already wiped out and not roaming the streets in GTA San Andreas. And y'all haven't been back to Los Venturas and San Fierro. Make GTA 7 with Los Venturas, GTA 8 with GTA San Fierro, and GTA 7 with GTA Los Venturas and some shit, and then GTA 8 or 9, finally going back to the roots. GTA 9 surrounding the city, Anywhere City. And finally being able to play it on current game systems like the PlayStation 5. That's what is needed right goddamn now. Can't have like this regurgitated shit. I'm honestly burnt out on hearing about San Andreas, Liberty City, Vice City. I want to see Anywhere City coming back for the first time in 20 years. For the first time in 20 or 30 years of that city being a thing. I want to see Anywhere City coming back for the first time in 20 or 30 years. That's what I want to see coming back. Anywhere City finally getting a modern coat of paint being put onto it, and it being made with GTA 4, GTA 5, GTA 6 engine of hyperrealism. And finally being able to somewhat pick up where GTA 2 has left off, but with a new protagonist. Same old gangs, same old city, and different problems. Similar problems, but different. And having at least 5 playable protagonists that you could switch from. And a small, gridded 5-character box of 5 protagonists. 2 female, like 2 female, maybe, yeah, like 2 female, 3 male protagonists. All of them having speaking roles. And a much larger story. Like, instead of them working for other gangs, they form their own gang to go to war with the other gangs from GTA 2. And forming their own gang, and all 5 of them are the boss. That is the bosses of said new gang, and pretty much like taking over, having an entire city being overrun with other gangs, and taking over their territory, killing off key members of the enemy gangs, only to wipe out the enemy gangs, and whatever's left are still the remnants of the enemy gangs. Just like in GTA 3, the whatever's left or remnants of the enemy gangs that are without leadership. Like, if you play as either of the playable 5 protagonists and go into enemy gang territory, they would end up like on site, like coming after you, and then like jumping from like one of the protagonists, and then having to get a phone call while you're playing from a perspective of one or either of the 5 protagonists, and getting a phone call from a targeted protagonist as backup, and going to help the very like protagonists, and having the protagonists call each other for some backup, only to come and shoot down the enemies, only to escape. And then like have like all 4 protagonists walking into the enemy gang's territory just to get shot at, and they fire back at the enemies, and playing as the last or the 5th protagonist, depending on who you choose, going in and saving the other 4 from being killed, or being made to be killed, only to have one of them like show up at the hospital, and having like all 4 of them or all 5 of them shown up at the hospitals, at like all 5 hospitals in Anywhere City, only to link up to take revenge, to wipe out the rest of whatever's left of the enemy gang to making sure there's none of them left standing. And having that being a little bit of a mirror of like Saints Row the Third. Like wiping out whatever's left of like the very, very, very like enemy gangs not coming back after wiping out the leaders, finishing all the story missions, and leaving like the free roam shit to tie up loose ends, just like in Saints Row the Third, but from like Rockstar making something similar to that. And it's like the Anywhere City like story told version of a mixture of like Grand Theft Auto 5 and Saints Row the Third mixture. Like, why is it not happening like that? That would have been a fresh thing and less woke as well. A couple of incredibly sexy and gorgeous as fuck type of female protagonists and 3 handsome male protagonists taking on the criminal underworld and forming their own gang, and you choosing to call your gang whatever name, whatever custom name you choose for your gang, and then spreading the gang's reputation all throughout Anywhere City. Like, that shit is just really starting to upset me about that kind of shit not happening. But anyways, why is it that we have the Ballas coming back in GTA 5? Leave them gone! I don't want to see the Ballas on Grove Street in GTA 5. Leave them gone from Los Santos' history. If they've been destroyed in GTA San Andreas, do not bring them back. Y'all shouldn't have brought back the Ballas and the Vagos. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe, turn on notifications.